Hey everybody, if you're tired of being down bad, messed up, sad, then you need to be inside of this video. Ain't that right, baby A? Baby A said it. In this video, we're going to realign our mind and our words with the power of the one and only supernatural being, Spirit, God Himself, Jehovah Himself. We're going to read a couple of Bible scriptures and we're going to bring ourselves in alignment to God, to the image that God created us and the likeness of God Himself. So, if you know you need to be in this video, then come on in. You're welcome. Hey everybody, I am back live in action and reporting for duty. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Quay. You're watching A Talk with Quay TV. And let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Say hey to baby A. So this video is brought to you by the knowingness and the understanding of the most powerful supernatural force of all of the world. Okay, so to jump right in, I'm going to tell you a couple of things that we're going to be doing, and then we're going to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a second. We're going to take our time. We're going to breathe. And we're just going to allow ourselves to come into alignment to, as stated, the most powerful supernatural force that there is, God Himself. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to be intentionally positive, and we're going to point out something about ourselves from the inside. But as we take that out of ourselves, we're going to counteract that or combat that with positivity. Okay? So with that being said, I am going to get into the Bible study for today, as well as doing the Bible study. Okay, y'all bear with me. Just take a second and breathe, because like I said, we are realigning ourselves. We've been messed up, down bad, sad for too long, to the point where our mind is conditioned that way. Our body is conditioned that way. So we are stepping out of that alignment into a new alignment of a new us, our new personality, a personality and the us that aligns more with who God created us to be. Okay, and I was getting ready to do this video and I said, oh my God, I didn't even do my Bible study for today, which is okay because what time is it? It is 8:46 p.m. and I like to do my Bible study early, the first thing in the morning, or it's just at least early in the morning before I leave out the house. But sometimes it's okay, because when I get back home and I do my Bible study, it's well needed. It actually puts the day into perspective for me, and then also it tells me why I should have done my Bible study in the morning. So the power of I am. We're going to read this Bible study real quick, and then we're going to get into, we're going to take a second, we're going to take 1 minute. After the Bible study, we're going to set the timer for 1 minute and just breathe and meditate on what we have learned. Okay, so the power of I am, it pulls up Exodus 3:14 for starters, and it said, and God said to Moses, I am who I am and what I am, and I will be what I will be. And he said, you shall say this to the Israelites, I am has sent me to you. And we're reading out of Joyce Meyer's book, Closer to God Each Day. This is our daily devotions for everyday living, 365, okay? Every day for the year. Okay, so if you got your Bible pulled up, I have two Bibles right here. I have the Spiritual Growth Bible, or the NLT. Yeah, NLT, Spiritual Growth Bible. And NLT stands for New Living Translation. All right, so if you go to Exodus 13 and 14, it says, God replied to Moses, I am who I am. Say this to the people of Israel. I am has sent me to you. All right, let's keep going. Now it's got another scripture here from John 8:3-8. And it says, Jesus replied, I assure you, most solemnly I tell you, before Abraham was born, I am. Okay, now the passage reads, when God said to Moses, and when Jesus told his disciples, I am, he was saying something quite incredible. It is something that can change the way we live our daily lives if we will really believe it. God is so great. There is no word that can adequately describe him. How can we describe with one name someone who is indescribable? God is not just one thing. He is everything. That is why God was saying to Moses, I am can take care of anything you encounter. Whatever you need, I am it. There is nothing I can't handle. I have everything covered. Not only now, but for all time. You can relax because I am. I am with you, and I am able to do whatever needs to be done. The same is true for you today. Whatever you need, God is I am. In him, you will find provision, joy, peace, healing, restoration, and strength. Even before you know what you need, I am knows, and he is always there to provide every good thing. There is nothing to fear in life when you know you have access to the limitless goodness, grace, and power of I am. Okay. As stated, take a deep breath. Now let it out. One more time. In. And out. So now we're going to take our timer. We're going to put it on 1 minute. And we are going to meditate for 1 minute. If you right there, meditate for 1 minute now. Okay, ready? On your mark, get set, go. All right. So don't you just love technical difficulties? So I accidentally put my timer on for an hour. But that is okay. We got this meditation in for our minutes that we need, and we're going to keep it going. So basically what we're doing, we're being intentionally positive. So focusing on our breathing, because sometimes it's not time to do anything other than breathe. Inhale and exhale. Okay? Inhale and exhale. And I knew the timer wasn't right because I'm like, dang, this is a long minute. Anyway, so as we focus on being intentionally positive, there is something that I'm bringing myself into alignment from earlier today, where I did my video and I said, you know what, y'all, I realized that I'm so hard on myself. And so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on our words. Our words matter. Our words is so important. So instead of complaining about something or voicing the obvious, whatever, however you want to put it, we are going to understand that that is something that we need to bring into alignment. So basically, instead of saying I am hard on myself, I pulled out these other words to say, and these are the words that I'm going to say in alignment to that, to bring myself in more of alignment. So I have done my best. I have made a lot of progress. All of my hard work pays off. Everything works out for me. Jesus have already went before me and paved the way. I can, I will, I do, I am. Okay? So in our Bible study for today, we just learned the power of I am. I am is God. God is anything and is everything that we need for him to be and that we want him to be. However, if our desires is in alignment to who God is and in alignment to his will, then we have it. And as long as we bring ourselves in alignment to that, it will manifest through us. Okay? So as far as me being intentionally positive and being hard on myself, like I said, I have made a lot of progress and I have done my best. All of my hard work pays off. Everything works out for me. Jesus has already went before me and paved the way. And as we have learned in John 8:5-8, Jesus is saying, he said, I assure you most solemnly. God already said that word. So Jesus said, I assure you most solemnly, I tell you, before Abraham was born, I am. So Jesus is the first of all of God's creation in general. Okay. So Jesus was a living spirit before he even manifested into the Messiah. And Jesus has went before the earth and helped Jehovah to create the earth. So as Jesus was born through Mary, which by the way did not have sex with her husband or with anybody, Jehovah picked a virgin to show how incredibly impossible of a God that he is, that he cannot be boxed in, that he picked a virgin, Mary, to birth Jesus. Okay, so like I said, Jesus as his spiritual being have went through and created the earth and all of the earth with God, with Jehovah, with Yahweh, okay, with Jah. We're not finna play with it. So as he went and created all of the earth and everything, the waters, the winds, the weather, whatever you want to name, I am, okay? So what this study says to me as well says, I am with you and I am able to do whatever needs to be done. And the same is true for today. The same was true when the earth was created, was true when Adam and Eve was created, was true when all animals was created, and it is true for today. Excuse me, that was I had a burp. So with that being said, whatever it is that I am being hard on myself about, whatever it is that I am expecting God to do for me, it is already done. And I have done my best. I've made a lot of progress. All of my hard work pays off. Everything works out for me. Jesus has already went through and paved the way. I can, I will, I do, I am. Okay? So, with that being said, we're going to take 5 as we give the commercial break for today. Hey everybody, if you're tired of being down bad, messed up, sad, then you need to be inside of this video. And in this video, we are going to bring alignment to ourselves from the world. Take two. Take two. Okay, hold on. Hey everybody, if you're tired of being down bad, messed up, sad, then you need to be inside of this video. Ain't that right, baby A? Baby A said it. In this video, we're going to realign our mind and our words with the power of the one and only supernatural being, Spirit, God himself, Jehovah himself. We're going to read a couple of Bible scriptures and we're going to bring ourselves in alignment to God, to the image that God created us and the likeliness of God himself. So, if you know you need to be in this video, then come on in. You're welcome. How y'all like my little commercial real quick? That's funny. Okay. So, with all of that being said, we're reconditioning our mind. We're coming out of this era of nothing works out for me and whatever else. Okay. Jesus went through and paved the way. Everything works out for us. Everything works out for you. You know what? Let me switch this around. You have done your best. You have made a lot of progress. All of your hard work pays off. Everything works out for you. Jesus has already went through and paved the way. You can, you will, you do, and you are. You am. So, scratching my legs. Okay, so y'all, okay, let's keep it going because we're finna come to a close, okay? So as we're being intentionally positive, y'all got my stomach out for today. And I want y'all to just see who you are for who you are, okay? Not the person you want yourself to be unless you know that you are growing and you're developing. Then allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to develop. And if you are allowing yourself to do that, then you won't be hard on yourself. You won't be, oh, my stomach, or whatever it is that you've been praying about every single day that you're praying about something. You have to know that it is going to happen. You have to bring yourself to get right here to where you literally are and say, you know what? if what I'm waiting for is going to happen for me, then I would just go ahead and do what I need to do while it's happening. So let me make that make a little bit more sense. Hold on. So for example, working out. If you know that you want to see differences in your body, then focus on the positive. And the positive being, I am happy to, I'm happy for a change. I'm happy to strengthen my body. I am excited to strengthen my body. I'm excited to slim my body down, or my body is slim. And then as well as doing the work. So if you are excited for your body to have a specific results, then you will be excited to complete the actions of making those results come true. Okay. Another example, and I'm gonna give my life example. So there's some things that I'm waiting for in regards to work. Right, I'm banking on a shift in the work environment. Okay, God, I'll just say it. I know that God has a shift in the environment for me. So with that being said, don't wait for my environment to change for me to try to step it up and do what I need to do in my next environment. No, become that version of myself in this environment. Show God, you know what, God, this is what I'll be doing when I get to my next stage. I'm gonna be doing this, and actually do that, actively do that. So that example is, I got my notebooks and my work material right here in that thing that I know that God has for me. I got it right here, and I'm already doing it. Don't let that go over your head, okay? I got it right here, and I'm already doing it. So with that being said, this is how you show God that you're ready to receive what it is that you know he has in store for you, okay? And everything that you have went through has made you, has built you up, has molded you. God is the potter, and we are the clay. So he's building you, shaping you, and molding you to be that version of the version he know that you are. The version of you that he know that you will transcend into. You have to believe in God. You have to believe in yourself. But hold on. Relax. If you don't know how to do that, then you're in the right spot, because that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm gonna do it with you. Y'all like my little nene? All right. So with all of them words being said, that concludes this video for today. I thank you so much for being here, being a part of my journey. And I love you. Talk to you later. Bye. And you know what to do, so do that. I must stay loving me, I mean it. That shit was not good for me, I mean it. Gonna fight back. Taking my money back.